Girl, so imagine you have put in all this work into your garden. It's summertime. You want to still take a vacation, but you have no sprinklers, no irrigation set up, nothing, no one to come and water for you. And there's zero rain in the forecast. What do? Well, gardeners for over 2,000 years have been using an ancient watering system called ollas. I'm going to show you my 3 favorite ollas, and the last one is a DIY that I know you have all the materials just lying around for. So basically, it's free. Hey guys, so I have a potting table area over here that really needs to be cleaned, but here are a lot of terracotta pots. So I have tons of terracotta. So this is the thing about terracotta. Terracotta pots are made of clay, but when they dry, they are porous. And when you put water inside, water is able to seep out. So, for example, this is a glass. This is a glass jar. If I put water in here, the water cannot seep out. It's going to stay inside. But this terracotta pot, what will happen, you can even see the water line, right? You can see where it has been wet. What happens under the soil is your roots of your plant start to gravitate to the olla as it moistens the soil, providing the water that your plant needs to thrive. So first up, I'm going to show you how I like to use these terracotta spikes, and they are perfect for container gardening. So this is my jalapeno plant. There are 3 of them in here along with some beans. There is an olla. So this is a spike right in the center. Now some people will wet these first. They will soak them in water, but you really don't have to. You literally are just going to do is push it right down into the soil like so. As you see the other one, I'm going to get a bottle and just fill it with water. And you just take your bottle and you just put it right inside the olla. Now, like I said, these spikes are perfect for container gardening, and if whether it's vegetables or flowers, it works perfect for either one. Now, the thing is, how long will the water last? That will be determined by how hot it is. So it depends. If it's 90 degrees or more and you're in full sun, it might last a week, 3 to 5 days. So you may need more than one bottle. So my suggestion is what I do when I'm away for a week, I will water the plant really, really good. I'll water that container really well. And then I will put in that water bottle, a spike. And I've never had a problem if I'm gone for a week. Now, after a week, you may have some issues, but hopefully it rains. Now, because I use these a lot, I get a 10 pack. You can get them, I think you can get them even in a 12 pack. But yeah, I will be using all of these. If you're wondering, yes, you can use them for house plants as well. Now, if you have a larger area like the raised garden beds like I have behind me, this is what you might need. This is a commercial olla, and as you see, it has this silicone lid that comes off and you can fill it. And what you do is you bury it in the soil all the way up to the neck, right up to here. And it has like a little symbol as to where you can bury it up, right to here. Fill it up, and baby, these last for a while. You see that? And what happens is that moisture comes out. That water starts to seep out of the porous clay. It moistens the soil, and the roots of your plants start to gravitate towards the olla, toward that moisture. And it gives the plant exactly what it needs. We don't water the leaves, we water the roots. And they come in different sizes. Look at the baby. So cute. So cute. All right, guys, so behind me is a 20-foot cylinder bed, and it's 3 feet high, 20 feet long, and it takes a lot of dirt. There's a whole lot of layering that I did in here to fill this bed, but I don't have an automatic irrigation setup over here. And all I use is the ollas. So in this bed, I have several ollas. And I'm going to show you basically the setup. This will be a DIY olla. All you need is a terracotta pot that is unglazed. Do not have glazing on the outside because you want that moisture to come outside of the oil, outside of the pot. Okay. You will need a lid. Some people use two pots and then they glue them together. You can do that, but I just put a saucer. The saucer that would normally go on the bottom, I just put that on the top as a lid, and that way I can water it. That'll, open it up for me to water. Now, if you have a pot that has a hole in it, you got to seal that hole. So yeah, you got to fill this hole. But I'm going to show you a couple options. So one is we have used in the past two things. Some silicone. So I just fill it with silicone on the outside as well as on the inside and let it dry. It takes about 24 hours to dry. Or you have those wine bottles. If you had corks in those wine bottles, you can use the cork from your wine bottle. So yeah, the cork from your wine bottle, you may have to cut it. So you may have to trim it a little bit if it doesn't fit. See, this one is a little too big and I don't want to crack the pot. So I may have to trim it a little just to get it to fit. And then you can cut it because it's going to be too long. It doesn't matter if you just stick it in. If it fits, just you can cut it or not cut it. Doesn't matter. As long as the key is to keep the water inside and then let it seep outside. I have several ollas in this bed. I'm going to show you one. It's a mess under here, but I'm going to show you. There's a huge olla right there. This one I think is the largest. It's an extra large and it's ginormous. And this will water plants for probably 2 weeks. Here I have a smaller one. And you see all I do is pop the lid off and you water it. Right here is a DIY olla. And I'll take the lid off. It's probably dry inside. Very dry because I haven't used it in a while. But there you go. And it's literally all you do. You put the water in and you cover it. And let it do its magic. I'm going to do this one as well. So guys, I just sowed some cucumber seeds over here. I have other cucumber plants, but they only put out so much. So this olla that's right here will feed these cucumber plants as they grow. So as always, I hope that was helpful. I'm wishing y'all happy gardening, happy watering. And as my neighbor is cutting their grass, if you can hear that noise. So I will see y'all in the next video. In the next video, we're doing some gardening maintenance, baby, because I got a lot of pruning, a lot of cleanup to get ready for my fall planting. See y'all in the next video.